I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can...
Hello and welcome to justcomparecars.com. My name is James and today I'm going to be doing a walk around video of this 2017 Toyota Hilux. It's 2.4 D-4D InvincibleX, automatic, double cab. It's done 35,000 miles and it's got full service history. Okay, so we've been doing these walk around videos for quite a while now and we find them to be very popular because it mainly means you get to view the vehicle from the safety and comfort of your own home, but as if you were here in person. So as I go around with the vehicle with you today, we'll look at all the panels individually, looking for any marks, any scratches or any dents. We'll have a look at the wheels and the tyres. We'll have a look in the back and then we'll have a look inside the vehicle, looking at the seats, the functionality. I'll even tell you what it smells like inside. When we've done that, we've popped the bonnet, have a look at the engine, and finally we'll have a look underneath at the underside of the engine, the chassis and of course the spare wheel. Now, once you've watched your video, if you're happy with what you see and you would like to buy it, a small deposit will secure it and we can pretty much deliver it to wherever you need it to be. If you're looking to finance a vehicle, it is a VAT applicable vehicle, which means it's plus VAT. So we would need to take a deposit off you to cover the VAT. In some very rare circumstances, you can lend that, but you are limited to a very, very few amount of lenders, so you would have to have the best credit. Once you've watched the video, if you think I've missed something or if you'd like to see something in a little bit more detail, please just ask, I can do that for you. I will say that in the 3 years of doing this, no one's actually ever asked me to do that yet, so I'd like to think that I cover most bases. Right, let's start with the bonnet and then we can go from there. I will say it's literally just arrived and it's just started raining, which is typical, isn't it? Oh, there you go. So there is a little bit of water on the bonnet, but hey, I can't do much about that, unfortunately. Joys of England. I can tell it's in great condition. And there's no obvious marks or dents on the bonnet that I can see. Nothing that would be put someone off anyway, put it that way. Hopefully you can see that from the image. Okay, so driver's side headlight and front bumper working our way around. I will tell you there's a couple of very small spots there, you see? Little tiny marks, stone chips I would expect, and there's another one just there. But again, not detrimental, and it would be, I think you'd be hard pushed to be put off by it. Around the parking sensor on the front, paint just come away a little bit because obviously it's different plastic. That's the same on that one as well. But other than that, there's nothing else. Headlights are both in great condition and they're free from damage. Now, I'm sure you've read the spec on this, but it has literally got everything. It's even got the collision avoidance, you know, for the pedestrians, amongst other things, which I quite like. So, passenger side front wing, as you can see, it's in really nice, clean condition. There is a tiny little stone chip on there. You can see that? It's not bad, but it is there. Passenger side front wheel and tyre. It's an alloy wheel, it's in nice condition. And it's got truck tyres on it and tars. And they're in good condition. I would guess there's probably 8mm on there. Windscreen, I can't see any stone chips or cracks. Actually, no, there is a little stone chip there, look. But it's not within the area of the driver, so that would be MOT pass, not a fail. Right, let's have a look over the pillars. And as you can see, there's no nasty marks or dents. Passenger side of the roof. And it's really nice and clean, there's no damage. Passenger mirror back is nice and clean, it's free from damage. And the glass is in good condition as well. Comes with a free spider. Right, let's have a look down the passenger side. First thing I like to have a look at is the gaps. All the gaps look good. There's no sign of any damage, previous damage rather, and there's no signs of any previous paint. Everything looks in nice clean condition. I'm just checking for any marks or dents, and there's nothing obvious. There's a couple of little marks there, not serious, but they are there. And there's another little one that's like a little stone's bounced up and hit it. No dents though. Yeah, it's in really nice condition. Right, so onto the rear quarter. And again, it's in really nice clean condition. Passenger side rear wheel and tyre, it's a Bridgestone Dueler. And it would appear that it's brand new, going by the marks in it. So we have got a canopy. As you can see, if you look at the paint match, it's perfect, which would suggest probably it's been on there from brand new, as it's a Truckman as well. And as you can see, the Truckman top's in really nice clean condition as well. Not cheap at all, and the paint is phenomenal. So yeah, it would suggest that it's probably been on there from new, as it's such a good paint match. Passenger side tail light is nice and clean, it's free from damage, there's no stone chips or cracks, there's no misting, everything looks bob on. Rear bumper, as you can see, it's in nice clean condition, there's no dents or damage, everything is intact. As you can see, it's got a tow bar, these will obviously tow 3.5 tonne. So the actual tailgate itself is in nice clean condition. I don't know why this always seems susceptible to little bits of damage here on top. It's obviously where people put things in and whatever. So there are a few little tiny marks on top, but nothing serious. That's probably the worst there, the little tiny dent. A little bit of sticker missing on the L on Hilux. In the rear, so it's a decent size aperture opening, whatever you want to call it. And in the box, it looks very clean, and the floor looks very clean as well. It doesn't look to me like it's had a hard life. I don't think it really takes a genius to figure that out. I don't think the truck's had a hard life at all. It's very clean. There's no actual light in this one. I can't see a light in this one. Still a damn good box though. It's got the earlier style electrics. So look at the rest of the box while we're here. A little bit of a spider in on the box, but obviously the box is just there as a bit of a bonus. But other than that, it's really clean. Right, so down the driver's side now, rear quarter. And it's in nice clean condition, and there's no obvious damage. Driver's side rear wheel and tyre, it's a matching tyre to the opposite side, wheels in great condition, and it's same tread depth opposite side as well, it's like new. Right, so let's have a look down the driver's side. Start with the roof, and again it's in really nice clean condition, and there's no damage. So look down the pillars, and again free from damage, nice and clean. Right, so let's have a look at the gaps. Gaps are all again spot on, there's no signs of any previous paint, everything looks really nice and clean, and hopefully as you can see, there's no nasty marks or dents. Everything looks really very clean. There's a tiny, very fine scratch there. I don't even think you can see it, but I can't feel it on my finger, which usually is a good indicator of whether or not it would polish out. Passenger side front wing, again, really nice clean condition. Driver side front wheel and tyre, wheels in great condition, and it's a matching truck tyre to the opposite side with the same tread depth. Right, so onto the interior. Now, I'm sure you're aware if you're looking at one of these anyway, but if you've got your key in your pocket, in your bag, in your wallet, whatever, you can press that and it will open and lock it. It's telling me off because the key's inside it. Right, so driver's door card is very clean condition. It's nice. There's no unusual wear. Everything looks nice and clean. Little tiny bit of discoloration there, but nothing serious. On your driver's armrest, you've got 4 automatic windows, central locking, window lock, mirror control, and your electric folding mirrors. Driver's seats, bolsters feel like new, very firm, there's no sagging at all. As you can see, the material's very nice and clean, and it is very comfortable to sit in as well. Obviously it's a manual seat. Seat will go down and up, and then obviously that's your backrest. But yeah, it's a really nice comfortable seat. Right, so dashboard is clean, it's free from damage. It's a nice place to be, looks nice, smells nice inside as well. Just smells like leather. Steering wheel is clean, it's free from damage, there's no stitching coming away, there's no fading on the leather, it just looks really nice and clean. Right, let's start it up. There are 2 proper keys and 2 service keys, or spare keys, whatever you want to call them. So you put your foot on the brake, press the button, and it fires into action straight away, no issues. As you'll see, there's no warning lights on the dashboard, other than the fact that I'm not wearing my seat belt. Turn that down. So other than the fact I'm not wearing my seatbelt, and of course the parking brake is on, no other warning lights on the dashboard at all. So steering wheel controls, basically your right hand side is your main screen on your dashboard, and you've got all the options of there, so lane departure warning, your radio, nav, etc. And obviously back. On the left hand side is again media control, volume, which works, and then obviously you can go up and down the stations on your DAB. Voice command, you can answer your phone and hang up from there, and then down below is your cruise control here. So media center, may as well start with, we look at the home screen. So on the home screen you've got your navigation, and then obviously your radio station as well. What I quite like about the Toyota system over others, I don't speed promise, but they do show you the speed cameras on where they are, which is obviously quite nice. So if you are going a little bit too quick, it will obviously tell you that there's a camera coming up. Nice clear screen, it works very well, no issues at all. If you click on the media center, you've got lots of different apps that you can download. I was looking through this earlier on, I've never seen this before, but you click on this one called Glass of Water. It gives you an indication of how you're driving, so it's a virtual glass of water. So if you leave that on, it will tell you how you're driving, is basically how much water you've spilled and how much you've got left and stuff. I know it's a bit quirky, but it's still quite cool. Obviously you've got street view, which is quite nice. Obviously you do have to have your, let me just turn that volume down, sorry. You do have to have your phone attached to that to give it internet. But yeah, quite cool. I've never seen that before on another system, so that's quite nice. And you've got Toyota assistance and everything else as well. On the media system, you can obviously plug your phone into that as well, so it's not Apple CarPlay, but it's the same sort of thing. Obviously you've got your pre-populated DAB radio, which is DAB, FM and AM, and obviously you've got a CD player slot as well. Yeah, everything that you would ever need really. It's also got USB, which is down here, 12-volt socket. Also, what I think is quite nice is it's got a 240 or 220 volt socket in the armrest, which is a nice extra. Reversing camera, I'll show you that obviously. It's really nice and clear, works dead well. It's a nice decent size screen and it works easily, so yeah, there's nothing that doesn't work in here at all. Really nice and clean. Passenger seat, I'm going to take a punt and say that's never been sat in. And if it has, it's been used very, very sparingly. It basically feels and looks new. The bolsters just feel brand new. Obviously, company directors might have used a vehicle as a vehicle to go up and down the motorway. Obviously, it was on 35,000, very sparingly, and just used it as a company vehicle because of the tax and the VAT status, obviously. In the back, again, seats don't really look like they've been used to me at all. We will have a closer look at that. Obviously, you've got lots of different options in regards to driving. So you've got electronic locking rear diff, hill descent, stability control, and you've got heated seats left and right. Try those while I'm sat in, I've not tried those yet. It's also got air conditioning, so let's just give that a go. Just put that down to 0 or low. And yeah, it's cold. It's not bite cold, but it is cold, and it's getting colder as well. Yeah, that's fine. Turn it off. It's freezing. Right, that's that. I can't think of anything else. Roof lining is again very clean. It's free from any damage. Everything works as you'd need it to. Spectacle holders. Everything works perfectly, yeah, nice. There are cup holders in the front as well, which are here. Obviously that's driver and passenger. Down by your right knees, your parking sensors, power heat, anti-collision and lane departure. Obviously the stop-start button as well. Everything works perfectly. It's got eco mode, power mode. It has got other cup holders down here as well, of course. Let's have a look in the back. I didn't notice that. There's a couple of tiny little stone chips there, look. Not serious, but they are there. Right, so driver side rear door card. Again, it looks new. Seats in the back. Again, they just feel new. They don't feel like they've been sat in, and if they have, sparingly. Very, very, very clean. Something you only find in Toyotas. Coat holders on the rear seats. Every detail's thought of. Really nice, clean condition throughout. Let's pop the bonnet, which is there. Passenger side door card. Again, it's really nice and clean, it's free from damage. As you can see, seats look like new. In the rear, and again, it's just following on. It's exceptionally clean. All the seats come up at the back obviously as well, and then you've got your cubby holes. Oh, treated to a set of geese. Nice to see. Right, let's have a look under the bonnet. Reassuringly heavy bonnet. Okay, so under the bonnet, no surprises. It's exceptionally clean, the same as everything else. Obviously, it's got full service history. As you can see around the engine bay, there's no signs of any historic oil leaks. All the fluids are clean and to the correct levels. Everything just looks very, very clean. There's your AdBlue. And you can see that's your turbo unit down there. And again, there's no weeping around it. Everything looks nice and clean. It's just so, isn't it? Toyota battery. So quick look underneath. So again, you can see there's no signs of any historic oil leaks. Everything's nice and clean and dry underneath. Chassis is in great condition. So again, the diff, you can see there's no signs of any weeping around the diff. Everything looks nice and clean. It's got a full-size spare and it's got a brand new tyre on it. Okay, so hopefully I've shown you enough, or as much as I possibly can anyway. I realise I go on a little bit away on 22 minutes. I'd rather show you as much as I possibly can than not enough. So for the moment, thanks for watching and sticking with me. Appreciate it. Any questions, any problems, any requests, please just give us a call. It's not a problem at all the information's on the last screen. So for the moment, thanks for watching and sticking with me. Much appreciated. Stay safe. Bye bye.